starts in Cincinnati. Along the Ohio River, it's Paul Brown Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bengals. Off we go with week 2 of the season. And it begins with a touchback. Happy birthday, Deshaun Watson. I don't know what you did on your 22nd birthday, but this young man who won the college football national championship at Clemson makes his NFL starting debut, as well as the head coach. Officially 4 on first down. Watson to throw. He'll look for DeAndre Hopkins a lot.
Here comes the pressure. They're going to find out if this offensive line can block or not.
Watson's got some time. Down the sideline for Braxton Miller, incomplete. Leckler's been to the Pro Bowl 7 times. To kick it away for the Texans. Good kick, too. 58 yards. Adam Jones bobbles it. Collects it at the 13. Turns it upfield. Jones caught from behind at the 42-yard line. See those tackles hold up. They gave up 5 sacks last week. Here comes the pressure on Dalton. Picked up nicely, but Dalton still goes down. Well, the blitz pressure was coming. There's a flag down. Didn't know that it was going to be Deshaun Watson so quickly. I think a lot of folks were surprised that at halftime they turned it over to Watson. He's on the move here as he throws that pass.
Both sides now trying to avoid having to rely on their offensive line too much.
Pressure's picked up. Dante Foreman, the rookie out of Texas, with the game's first down as he gets. After the timeout, 2nd and 5. Watson could have gone the other way. Darqueze Dennard was sitting on it. I know he's played against Alabama's defense on a big stage, and they're terrific. He's going to see things tonight that he's never seen before. 3rd and 5. Pressure up the middle. Whole lot of trouble. Down he goes. Chris Smith. Kicked away by Leckler. Erickson waiting at the 35. Alex Erickson. Stays on his feet. Did not go down. No knee down. And Leckler finally stops him.
3-time Defensive Player of the Year. The only other guy that ever did that was Lawrence Taylor, and that's really all you need to know about that comparison.
Herniated disc, 2 surgeries. Flip to the speedy John Ross. This is the guy with the great speed, but he can't hang on to the ball. It bounces into the hands of Jadeveon Clowney. Clowney, looking at Dalton, made the move inside, and he's down at the 20-yard line. Kareem Jackson with the hit, knocked it free, and Clowney was off to the races.
Let's take a look. Ball in his left hand, as it should have been. Which planet are these guys from? Pretty amazing.
It's like he's holding his smartphone. It looks so comfortable in his hand. Incredible. From 15, back to Foreman, to the right. Chased to the edge by Dre Kirkpatrick, got past him. Third and goal. Got out of one. Can he get out of the next one? Puts it up for grabs. Incomplete. Get an extra point last week from 26. He puts Houston on the board with 3. Andy's always tried to find that balance and find other guys to get away from that special connection with AJ. How about hitting one right now? Going deep for Green. 3 guys there. AJ's there. Take all those numbers. Connection works just fine. Giovanni Bernard is the back. Bernard faked it to Ross. J.J. Watt was all over it, made the first contact.
And the pass rushers for this Houston Texans team now get a shot.
Dalton trying to get rid of it quick. The Texans knew it. Got there. McKinney and Watt again on the play. Randy Bullock will try the field goal, the former Texan draft pick. And that all shucks, but from the heart, that defines Dabo's journey and career at Clemson. 3rd and 7 here for Watson. Can he make a play? It's a check down. Lamar Miller's going to get there. First down to the 40.
To get the ball out of his hand, and that's the #1 skill you need.
Does it right there, but you got to be careful. Adam Jones knows it too.
Here comes that Bengals double-A blitz look right up the middle. They drop out.
Watson's looking for a place to buy some time. Pressure coming, and Watson will be caught from behind by Geno Atkins.
That's an expensive play now, because now you bring on the pass rushers.
And it's 3rd and 3. They haven't been good on 3rd down at all. Dalton's going up top and overshot Brandon LaFell, who broke open. But steadfast, he does not want to go back and renegotiate a deal that has 2 years left on it. 3rd and 5. Watson's pass in a tight space is complete.
2 backs, though.
2nd and 5 for Deshaun Watson. Check it down to Lamar Miller. Can he get another first down? to go. Time here for Watson. There's a throw in the middle of the field. There is DeAndre Hopkins. It's Houston ball at the Cincinnati 44-yard line.
You just don't want to give young quarterbacks time to stand there and stare at it and gain confidence, and the Bengals are allowing that to happen.
Oh, Watson gets smashed by Geno Atkins, and that'll wipe all the confidence off. 10 sacks last week, 3 for Cincinnati here in the first half. 2nd and 21, check it down again. Lamar Miller sprints to the sideline. Let's see what they do. See if they take a shot to pick up the first down on 3rd and 15. 1:03 remaining. Watson protected, escaping, gonna run for it. You get a block on the edge, he's gonna get there. First down and more. And Deshaun Watson inside the 10, into the end zone for a touchdown. 49 yards.
Take that, Geno Atkins. Wow. I mean, that's the undefined, right? That's the intangibles that you talk about with this kid. Take off. The defense drops deep. The offensive line does a nice job with protection, but after that, look at this.
Jay Prosh, the fullback. The 30-yard line. Dalton firing. Eifert able to hang on. Cross midfield to the 48-yard line.
They don't time my 40 getting out there. Last one there.
Marcus Burley is checked in to replace the injured Joseph Dalton. On the run. Fires downfield. Caught by Erickson at the 11-yard line. Turning clock, 13 seconds left, and the Cincinnati Bengals take time out. And the Bengals shut out at home last week to Baltimore. Just 3 points in this first half. 16 seconds left. Dalton just getting rid of it.
Watch your fish. Orlando.
One timeout. Everything available here for Dalton. Pocket collapses. He escapes and gets rid of it in part to keep time for another snap. Risk it. Going to kick the field goal with Randy Bullock. 29 yards out. That makes it a 10-6 game.
A little bit of a gap out there for Tyler Eifert. No help.
J.J. Watt gets doubled. Dalton looking for somebody open. Sideline. Erickson comes back.
Orlando's up.
38 Hills in the backfield now. His pass is caught by LaFell. Got through that first tackle.
George.
Played by the man stepping in for Brian Cushing. He's suspended for the 10 games. Hill left, but they come up big. The other player trying to fill that gap in the middle.
Hey, tagged.
Just got to try and do something here.
What he told Heather, we're going to run, we're going to be physical. Over the top like it's a touchdown.
Ball's out.
And was he touched before he hit the ground and the ball came out? They're going to mark him down there, and now the conversation with the officials. See whose ball it is.
I thought he was clipped going over and knocked his feet up in the air.
He hits him and Watt hits him, and because that's the impetus for him to be tackled when the ball comes out here.
Yep. And now maybe that one call by Marvin Lewis does that for the Bengals.
Red zone Dalton. Everything's covered. He wants to take off. Now throws it for Eifert.
Think he stepped out, though.
Yep, when the official throws the hat, that usually means that guy's out of bounds, can't be the first to come back.
The receiver, number 85, was out of bounds, came back in and reestablished. It was the first to touch the ball. That's an illegal touch.
Reestablishing, it's lost it down at the spot. So it becomes 3rd and 6 for Dalton from the 12. Pocket collapses, throws to the end zone. Incomplete.
Field goal attempt.
Randy Bullock, 30 yards. Third and 10, now they bring that pressure. It was picked up nice by Miller. Hopkins couldn't squeeze it as he and Adam Jones were fighting for it. When she gave $1 million, he got a chill looking at his phone, and that started this cascade of incredible donations. Third down here, Dalton pass, tough to catch. What a job by Eifert. It was being looked at in the medical tent by the Texans training staff. Dalton, meantime, fires here, incomplete. There's that quick action on the slant for Giovanni Bernard. Fans are yelling for 9 first downs in the game for the Texans. They lead by 1. 2nd and 9, Watson straight drop back and throwing. Hopkins able to hang on. Where are they going to spot him here? They're going to spot him right at the 17-yard line, which would be shy.
But he was still drawing with the official leaving the field.
So 3rd and short, it's Foreman. Again, they try to slam it in there, and they're not getting it. One more time, Cincinnati knows exactly what's coming in a flag.
from those defensive guys.
Orlando's
And
up.
we remind you the starting corners are out for Houston, injured in this game. Dalton shot play downfield to A.J. Green. An incomplete. 9 points in 7.5 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big transition. Let's face it, you lose your 2 best offensive linemen, and you're playing 2 great defenses to start with in Baltimore and Houston. But
3rd and 5, Dalton collapsing pocket. Looking, not going to get away from Bernardrick McKinney, who sacks him back at the 49-yard line. And truly, after an exchange of punts, we pick up action. First down throw for Watson, sideline. Hopkins, spectacular hands.
Adam Jones back in there, and he's playing sort of one-handed, so that, and yet the 4-man rush has been enough tonight with Geno Atkins leading the way.
With a couple of backs to protect. Watson throws again. They keep going to Hopkins on Adam Jones.
He's coming inside, Nick.
Adam Jones out. See if we go back to Hopkins. No, keep it on the ground here. Miller. Good play call. Miller spins across midfield. And Lamar Miller gets a big first down for the Texans.
It's Adam Jones, and it's DeAndre Hopkins, and it's a fight with a fullback. This is what it is.
It's Watson here. First down right back to Hopkins. Had to retreat to come get the ball.
That's a sign of something. That's a sign of a tough guy at fullback.
The throw here from the 29. Sideline one more time.
That was too much.
Hopkins pushed off.
Pass interference. Offense, number 10.
Have to snap it before the 2-minute warning. 4-man rush. Can't take a sack. Watson eludes it. Watson on the run to the 25-yard line. Out at the 24. For Kaimi Fairbairn. Absolutely perfect in his pass.
Orlando's up.
Working with some backup corners in for the Texans. Dalton throws. LaFell the catch. Big play. A.J. Green's up at the top of the screen. Kareem Jackson's defending. It's 3rd and 4. Dalton flush. Got away from Watt. Directing. And benching it. And it's down to 4th down.
It's hot. Hot.
Oh, we had movement here. Who will be called?
False start. Offense, number 74.
It's close.
You said the neutral zone was key there. 4th and 9. Still got to have it. Dalton fires too tall. Incomplete. Erickson wanted a flag. There's nothing there. So 3rd and 4. And Watson will give. It's Miller again, who is stopped at the 40-yard line.
Catch it and kick it and worry about it later.
Coming for the block, Cincinnati. Leckler just knuckles it out of there quickly. Nate Erickson runs it, come get it. He preserves a lot of yardage here. Did a nice job. He stopped at the 21, but are you ready for a few laterals? Backwards passes. Final play of the game. Dalton's got to get rid of it first, and here we go. It's A.J. Green, Dandy Dalton, backwards pass. That's still alive. Doesn't matter if it hit the ground. There's Giovanni Bernard. He'll try to keep it alive. Bernard at the 30, throw it back to Dalton, who catches it and runs with it. And he's got to throw it backwards, back to his center. That's also Bodine, who got eliminated by J.J. Watt. And that does
over. J.J. says, game over. Enough. Game over.